Good morning, Martha here. How are you, everybody? God bless you. It's hot. So everybody that can breathe is talking about they can't breathe. Serious? Hashtag I can't breathe. The shirt I can't breathe. You know what that is? You know when you can't breathe, you know what that means? It means you're dying. You're dying, you're choking, asthma attack and all that stuff, heart attack, stroke. That's what I can't breathe means. But you got people saying they can't breathe. If I say I can't breathe, that means I really can't breathe. But they feel like this dying people slogan is a cool hashtag. You can breathe pretty fine. You don't have no problem breathing. You see what you're doing, you don't know what you're doing. The Bible says my people suffer for the lack of knowledge. They are destroyed for lack of knowledge. You're here confessing that you can't breathe. You gotta be careful because someday you really can't breathe. You really won't be able to breathe. Let me tell you, when that time comes, you really can't even say I can't breathe because you really can't breathe. You're struggling to catch a breath, let alone voice it out that you can't breathe. You shouldn't do that. I mean, people just take on the spirit of death on them. I can't breathe. I'm dying. Yes, you can. The last time I checked, the last time I talked to you, you was breathing pretty fine. What is my point? What is my point? My point is, you can breathe. Stop saying you can't breathe, because God didn't ask you to say that. That's not a godly talk. That's the devil telling you to say that. Before you know it, none of you can breathe. Absolutely none of you can breathe. You can't. Look, it's not cool. Yes, you can breathe. I can't breathe is for somebody that is dying. If you want to say that, you can be like, they said they couldn't breathe. Because it's true, they couldn't breathe because they were dying. So you can say they said, not that you can breathe. You can't, because you're protesting or because what the heck ever you're doing, you start saying to yourself you can't breathe. You are you know what? When you can't breathe, it means I am dying. God didn't say you are dying. Jesus Christ came to give life and to give it more and abundant. He didn't give you life so that you can breathe. He didn't die for you so that you cannot breathe. You have life in you. And you are a believer over here following the rest of the world. Talking about they can't breathe. Let me tell you, the world cannot breathe. The world is dead and they're burying their own dead people. And you're a believer in Christ, you think it's cool to say that you can't breathe? God's sitting there doing this to you, looking at you like, are you serious? This person I died for and gave breath of life, he's talking about he can't breathe. So you're like accusing God of not giving you breath. That's what you're doing. In the realm of the spirit, you saying I can't breathe means totally different thing. It means like, God, you're a liar. You didn't give me no breath. I'm dying. You gave them breath. You didn't give me breath. I'm dying, God. I'm a dead person, God. That's what you're saying in the spirit. The dead, the people that are dying, they couldn't breathe for real. And you here, strong, well and alive, no problem with your lungs, no problem with your breathing system. You claim that you can breathe. You need to be careful what you say, because one day you really cannot breathe. And when that time comes, you're not going to have it on your shirt. You're not going to have it on your Facebook hashtag. You can't even really say it, because you're going to be trying to catch every breath of life you can to be able to hang on to the string of life and breathe. Stop saying that. Yes, you can breathe. Stop saying you can't breathe. Yes, you can. The last time I checked, you were breathing. Stop saying that. You're inviting death on yourself. You're inviting death on yourself. Yes, you can breathe. If you want to use that word or that slogan, I can't breathe, why don't you quote them and say they said they couldn't breathe? Why can't you make a shirt saying that they said they couldn't breathe? Because they couldn't breathe. Why are you saying that you can't breathe? I can't breathe. Are you serious? Yes, you can. Quit lying on God.